Hey there, Joe Roberts, OneWineDude.com. I'm here in the CH Wine tasting room, and I'm also here with Cameron Hughes Wine Lot 951, a 2020 Zinfandel from Lodi. This is billed as an old vine Zinfandel. So the vines average around 50 years old. Now, someone else in your field of view also averages around 50 years old, so I'm not sure I want to call it old vine. I guess we can. Can we call it silver fox vine? I don't know. So what should we expect from older vines? Well, with Zinfandel, typically you're going to get smaller berries, a lot smaller, which also means concentrated fruit, which translates to concentrated flavors in your wine. Lodi, of course, is famous for this. In fact, I probably don't even need to open this for the people out there who are Old Vine Zin fans. You hear Old Vine, Lodi, and Zinfandel, and you're clicking buy anyway. For the rest of you, let's open this up and see if it fits the normal profile that we would expect from Lodi. Lodi is really blessed. They have some of the oldest vines in the entire United States, particularly for California. And some of them have been maintained for well over 100 years, still producing fruit. Definitely a place you want to check out if you're a wine lover and you're in the area. It's really something special to see those vines. So we've got a fairly youthful profile. Looks like in some opaque elements to this beautiful red ruby color here, but it's showing maybe a tiny bit of development on the edges. That's cool. Yeah, it is a 2020, so it's had a little bit of time in the bottle to sort itself out. On the nose, nice, it's a spice box. I love that. I love when Zinfandel gives you this sort of amalgam of pepper and clove. You also get, of course, this blackberry fruit, bit of blueberry fruit, a lot of plums. This is what Zin is all about. I mean, it also, because of the fruitiness and the depth of that fruit, the concentration, especially from older vines, takes to wood well, and you definitely get oak influence on here. There's some cedar, there's some sweet cinnamon, spice notes coming from the wood aging. And all that really integrates beautifully with the fruit. It's bombastic. It doesn't do it in what I would say is an elegant way, but it does it in a way that's just absolutely fun. It invites, right now it's inviting sniff after sniff. So let's see if it invites sip after sip too. Wow. Sometimes older vine, Lodi Zin, can sort of be overwhelmed by what you might call the fattiness of the fruit, the ripeness of the fruit. This one certainly has that ripeness, but it's actually got a really nice bit of acidity, a nice line of acidity that kind of underpins it. It's still on the luxuriant side, it's on that sort of boisterous, voluptuous side of things. But that kick of acid really kind of refreshes the palate in a way and delivers all those spice notes and the pepper and especially the cinnamon from the wood aging in a really cool way. I'm actually kind of surprised. I didn't expect that sort of hit of freshness to come. Again, it does not violate that silver fox Zinfandel profile you're expecting from the old vines. It's still big, it's still assertive, it's still fruit driven. But it's delivering maybe a little bit more on the palate than I would have expected, just kind of from the normal run-of-the-mill Lodi Zin. So I think this lot is pretty nice. It's a step above, in a way, what you might normally be thinking you're getting from a Lodi Zinfandel. So if you're a Lodi Zin fan, you're going to want to grab a couple bottles, because if you're like me, that textural component on the palate is going to consistently wow you. And if you don't know Lodi Zin, this is a great introduction. If you are a fan, lastly here, of barbecued ribs, then you must get this wine, okay? Nothing is going to wash that down quite as well as what I'm tasting here. So hit your grill, get your ribs, get your order in, and then drink well, be well.